Welcome to Q&A Wire.
Hi, here in this given problem there are three charged spheres. The first one Q1, which is surrounded by a Gaussian surface S1. Then there is another charged sphere having a charge Q2 surrounded by a Gaussian surface S2. Then another charge Q3. Now a Gaussian surface is surrounding both Q1 and Q2 together. This is the Gaussian surface S3. Then a Gaussian surface S4. It is surrounding Q1 and Q3 together. This is S4. And finally S5. It is surrounding all the three charged spheres together. Okay, so the values of these charges: Q1 4 nanocoulomb, Q2 minus 7.8 nanocoulomb, and Q3 2.4 nanocoulomb. Here we will use formula for the flux, electric flux, that is given by phi is equal to Q by epsilon naught. So in the first part of the problem 4, the surface S1, flux will be given by charge enclosed, which is Q1 by epsilon naught. Q1, that is 4 nanocoulomb or 4 into 10 to the power minus 9 coulomb. Epsilon naught, permittivity of the free space, it is having a value 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12. So this phi 1 is calculated to be equal to plus 4.52 into 10 raised to the power 2 Newton meter square per coulomb, and positive means the flux will be leaving the closed surface. Answer for the first part of this given problem. Then for the second part of the problem, for the surface S2, phi 2 Q2 by epsilon naught means minus 7.8 into 10 to the power minus 9 coulomb divided by 8.854 into 10 raised to the power minus 12. So phi 2 is calculated to be equal to minus 8.81 into 10 raised to the power 2 Newton meter square per coulomb, and negative sign shows that the flux is entering into the closed surface. Answer for the second part of this given problem here. Then in the third part of the problem, for surface S3, phi 3, that will be given by the sum of enclosed charges Q1 plus Q2 divided by epsilon naught, means this is 4 minus 7.8 nanocoulomb or into 10 power minus 9 divided by 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12. So this phi 3 is calculated to be equal to minus 4.29 into 10 raised to the power minus, this is plus 2 again Newton meter square per coulomb. As it is also negative, so the flux is entering into the surface. Answer for the third part of the problem. Then in the fourth part of the problem, for the surface S4, phi 4 flux linked through the surface S4, that will be Q1 plus Q3 divided by epsilon naught, means this is 4 nanocoulomb plus 2.4 nanocoulomb or into 10 power minus 9 coulomb divided by 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12, and it is calculated to be equal to 7.23 into 10 raised to the power 2 Newton meter square per coulomb. Again it is positive, so the flux is leaving the Gaussian surface. Answer for the fourth part of the problem. Then in the fifth part of the problem, for the surface S5, flux linked through this surface phi 5, Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 divided by epsilon naught, means this is 4 minus 7.8 plus 2.4 nanocoulomb or into 10 power minus 9 coulomb divided by 8.854 into 10 power minus 12. So finally this phi now comes out to be equal to 1.58 into 10 raised to power 2 Newton meter square per coulomb. Positive means the flux is leaving through the largest Gaussian surface S5. Then these answers will not depend upon the manner in which the charge is spread over the spheres. The flux depends only on the enclosed charge, not on the manner in which the charge is spread. Thank you.